guy or more like a salty barbecue type of guy?
I don't mind any of them. The place Gates had a little more zest to it, a little more spice. I kind of like that. But the ribs just weren't as good. They were very good. Both places were fall off the bone. And actually, I can go on and on with this. We've introduced something unique to Broadcaster Bites, and to me, we've introduced Tupperware tails, because I bring Tupperware on the road, and I will bring stuff home. I overorder, and then I bring stuff home. Now,
Are you carrying your Tupperware in your bag at the restaurant and putting your food in there?
Absolutely. Yes. I have no issue with that at all. Yeah,
you're one of those.
Texas. I brought a couple of ribs. I got a piece of fry. Listen, I grew up in the Depression. Okay, not really, but I'm a man of the streets. They had a giant thing of fried chicken at the Houston Stadium, and I was so full I couldn't eat it. I'm like, that's going in the Tupperware. And I had it like Tuesday after the game.
Energy.
The air fried. Let's go.
Love the energy.
Let's go.
Hey, you paid for it. Take it home.
That's the thing.
Take it home. I will even stick it in a napkin and put it in my purse. Now, I know that's a little hood, but I like to eat, so I'm doing it.
I'm not going to say I haven't done it. I think there's a lot of outrageous cases of me grabbing something because the other thing is I don't like to see food wasted.
Same.
It drives me nuts. And then over the course of my life, I've met a bunch of people who are not leftover people. You go to a restaurant, they eat half the plate. There's plenty of good food left. And they're like, no, I'm done. I'm like, what do you mean you're done? Like $22 for that dish. Take it home, air fry it, bake it. Whatever you got to do to repurpose it.
I'm the same exact way. Are you the type of person that cannot go out to eat with people who literally nibble at their plate?
I don't pay attention that closely. My point is I'm shocked at the end when they have most of the plate left and then they don't take it.
And then they don't take it. Like, what a waste of money. I'm taking my food. I will go to a restaurant. It could be I don't even care for 5-star restaurants. Okay. But if I do go to one, you best believe I'm going to take my food home if there's enough on the plate. But typically I'm going to clear it.
I like that attitude. I like it. And sometimes I don't want to clear it. I'm going to take it on. I don't want to overeat. All right. Big 4 time.
Battleborn Injury Lawyers presents the Big 4 and 4. Number 4.
Shannon Sharpe in the news last week. I would say for all the wrong reasons. Frankly, I don't care if he's caught doinking, and making the noises on Instagram Live. He tried to deny it as a hack. Then he's owned up to it. Now he's really embraced it. I think what he's doing is basically what Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton did back in the day. Now those were visual. What they did. This was not visual, but I guess the sound of him going at it.
Sound was very visual.
Is he?
I listened to the whole video.
You did?
More than once.
Here's my thing. When I heard like 5 seconds of it, then I pictured Shannon Sharpe, and I'm like, I can't. That's a man. Even hearing the sounds. Is he merchandising this?
He's merchandising it.
How?
He's now
What's
making Michelle merchandise, as well as I believe on Nightcap, the first day that this happened, they're usually live. They had over 300,000 views that specific day. When I checked yesterday, I want to say it was up to 800,000. It could be close to 1 million, right? People are nosy. They want to know what was going on. They want to know if it was staged. In my personal opinion, right, from doing my research, I don't even know how to get on live myself. It takes 4 different steps to get on live.
We can barely get on live on Cofield and Company.
We're
not on again today. Okay, we're on today, but the stupid code and everything.
It takes.
And I love that he
steps.
was like, "Oh, it was a mistake."
How is it a mistake when it takes 4 steps to get on live? Unless this Michelle girl set it up, right?
He's very talented. Well, did you ever see the Costanza episode where George has a sandwich that he loves so much that while he's going at it, he's eating? I think it was a pastrami sandwich.
Hey,
that's only 2 things.
Marketing,
You're right.
I guess, right?
Sure.
Form of marketing. Even though Shannon Sharpe didn't need that, I'm not saying. In my personal opinion, it's too many steps to get on the Instagram Live. So it seems like it would be staged. The first day on Nightcap, you come out with, I believe it was condoms that you were sponsoring, and then you have Michelle merchandise. So immediately he's jumping on it. In my personal opinion, I would have threw that under the rug. But hey,
also, is it different?
Do what you're gonna do.
No, I was actually going to say, is it different with males and females? There are some females who are all about it.
That's true.
Did I say anything out of turn, by the way, on Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton? Did we not all believe that they were part of the work?
They're part of the work.
Right.
Kim Kardashian's now a billionaire because it all started off one tape. Wow. They were that easy.
The momager.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sicken you if she was actually involved in it?
The momager?
Yeah, her mom. Oh, the momager. Manager.
I don't know.
That she was like, okay, Kim, this is the best thing for her career. So
That would be
Ooh.
sad.
She's like, cut that. Ray. I hope she wasn't in the room like, Ray J, come on,
Yeah.
move. This is better. Okay, I know. Number 3.
Number 3.
John Gruden. I saw an alert real quick on Twitter that, hey, Gruden might have interest in the Florida job. I think John Gruden should be coaching somewhere, but I do understand if people are like, hey, what he did was unforgivable. I don't agree with that. What do you think?
I do believe that everybody deserves a second chance. I'm not saying that John Gruden doesn't hold talents, because he does, right? I think that the language that he used as far as anti-gay, his slurs or whatever it was in regards to Roger Goodell, and also his racism comments, it's very tough for anyone to ever forgive that.
Anti-female too.
And anti-female as well. But I do believe that separates from what you can do. And I do believe that separates from your talent. Now, I don't agree with anything that he has said. I do believe in forgiveness. I don't think that his respect will be the same when it comes to players. It could be Black players. It could be players that are gay that have not come out. I don't think he'll get that same respect factor, which is why he's not going to come back to the NFL. He's now resorting to college football, and people are going to see his talents, and he'll eventually get a job.
Number 2.
Number 2.
You sent over a story. I hadn't seen this. CJ Stroud at the end of the game giving a little pep talk to Caleb Williams. You said Caleb's awkward reaction to Stroud. Play this.
Hey, go on, I'm taking those hits. Yeah, I know. Hey, learn, look, come here. Learn from those mistakes, and everything that you got, bro, is in you already, bro. You're going to be a hell of a player in this league. All right, boy.
I wouldn't have stayed there for more than 2 seconds. I thought Caleb's reaction was not awkward. It was absolutely proper at the time. I just lost a game.
Yeah.
You are 1 year in the NFL. Don't give me advice. Nice thought, TJ, but I don't need advice from you, okay?
I looked at it the other way. Yes, it is annoying because you've lost the game, right? You're not playing up to par of what people think you should. Bears fans, including Griffin, are frustrated and they want to win. I get that. Maybe CJ Stroud shouldn't have done it at that specific time. But I do believe that it was nice for him to say, hey, just keep on going and push no matter what. Advice is good. His advice was really great. What he did, which he's a man of faith, he's going to react to it a little bit differently.
Humble yourself. 1 year in the league, but that year he went to the playoffs. That year he had success. I don't care how long you've been in. If you have success in this league, in the NFL, you are somebody that every rookie should want to listen to.
Wow.
I'm gonna get on my boy's head right now.
This is coming from a Bears fan, everybody.
That's my quarterback.
Listen up.
That's my quarterback. But I will tell you right now, you need to humble yourself, kid. You need to listen to somebody who's had success and knows what it's like to get the beatings that you get in this league.
I like that. Mic drop.
I think you have to be real careful and kind of pick the right situation to be giving advice to someone on a craft that you're both in. I think it's the timing of it. After a loss, I really don't need a pep talk from you.
I do agree with the timing because it could have been a simple message afterwards. But if you were to actually see the video, Caleb Williams is like,
he's trying to get away.
He's trying to get away.
I get you're a competitor. You don't want to be sitting there having to get the pep talk from a vet. But who better? A guy who's only, like you said,
a guy who's been in the league 1 year.
1 year.
And surprised everyone with a good year, and the team was a surprise.
And who also
he's got so much equity, Griffin.
But his experience.
Thanks for the lecture, CJ.
His experience as a rookie, he's been a rookie earlier, and he's been more recently a rookie than guys like Matt Ryan or guys like Peyton Manning, guys like Tom Brady. Any old vet in the league can give advice, but they don't really remember what it was like to be a rookie as well as a guy who's just a year removed from it. So I think that guy right there, he should have taken that advice.
I also think CJ Stroud had it a lot more harder. He was going in an entirely new system, entirely new organization with a new head coach, and still was able to make it to the playoffs. I'm not saying that Caleb Williams is in a different position. Like it's still tough, right? But if anyone is to hear it from, it's CJ Stroud.
Number one.
Number one.
I got ganged up on there. I lose that battle. I still think I'm right.
We know that.
All right. I don't want to call this a battle because it's a man's future and his decisions to come on his career. So 2 is on injured reserve. Everyone has an opinion on this. without being into a situation, I suppose you can say, hey, if I had 3 concussions in a short period of time, this is what I would do. You can do that. So what would you do? Would you try to come back this year? Are you really thinking about retirement if you're Tua? What do you do, Nye?
I would keep playing. I would. Simple as that. It's the game of football. It's the only and the main thing that typically these young men are playing since the age of 5 years old, right? Most men don't have a plan B. He loves the game. He's passionate about the game. He's going to come back. I don't see him retiring anytime soon. People are definitely allowed to have their opinions because it's sad. He could paralyze himself, but I believe that he's going to keep on going.
Well, I mean, the other thing, he could be doing permanent damage to his brain. And if there was a way to, scan and see damage, that would be really scary level. But again, I'm not going to dismiss this, but guys been playing football for a long time, and some do come out really bad on the other end. But I wonder what Troy Aikman would say, because Troy had to retire, but at like 32 after 10 concussions.
This traffic report is brought to you by PT's Tavern, the place to watch all of your favorite MLB games.
Still slowing from that earlier accident, 95 southbound approaching MLK. Also, Rainbow Boulevard